I think I just hit the coachman. Oh no!
What was
now
that
he won't be
noise?
taking me
I
anywhere.
don't know.
Oh, it's fine. I can go. I can go for a ride without him. Apparently.
Oh,
What
so
kind
I'm
of
looking
steak is
through
my
some
favorite?
mods this
I don't
morning.
know. What's your favorite?
See if there's anything new found out.
I hit the coach.
And I'm listening to my girlfriend's stream to catch up
He's
on
not even needed anyway.
what she was
Who gives a
doing,
shit?
how it went last
Where am I
night.
going?
She streamed very
Ansburg.
late, and
Yes.
I mean she had fun, so I wanted to catch it.
A steak's expensive in Sweden. I mean, if you buy it from the grocery store. I watched back and it was not your fault. It was the other carrier. Really? Because I felt like I was nowhere near him when he fell. But the coachman? Oh, that was my fault. I straight up drove into him or rode into him. Wait, you haven't had steak since you were 14, 15. By choice or just like, I mean, like, do you not want it? Or have you just happened not to have it? I know I just hit you with my horse, but can you give me a ride? Okay. Steaks aren't expensive. I mean, that depends on what you mean by expensive. Compared to other food, yeah. Compared to a Lamborghini, no. I was
point.
actually looking at oxfilet, which I would say is very, like, a popular piece of meat to get, which I don't even know what that's called in English. But, and that's like 300 crowns per kilo. So it's like $35 a kilo. Was that per pound? I don't
Okay.
I don't even know.
A
what is
quad?
oxfilet? I think
No
I've Googled this
way.
before. What is oxfilet
We need that.
in English? Filet? It's a filet. Tenderloin? Beef tenderloin. Ah. So beef tenderloin, which is not like it's not like the fanciest piece. I don't know. What would be like the fanciest piece of a beef? Of a cow. What's the fanciest beef? Most expensive beef. No, I'm just gonna see like
That's
part
kinda cool.
of a cow.
Of a mod. Allows you to mow the
So,
grass that isn't fully grown,
part of a cow
but
is
you
the most
get a
expensive.
proportional amount of grass.
Most expensive cuts of beef are always from the center of the steer, which is from the loin
Because then,
and rib section.
if this is the harvestable and this
Reason
is
for
just
because beef is
random
more
grass, you
tender as the
can mow it
distance
so
from
it's at the
horn and
same
hoof
growth stage.
increases.
That's pretty nice.
Really? So it'd be like the sirloin, the tenderloin. Tenderloin and sirloin seems to be like the most.
Let's get this.
So
Mostly
yeah,
we'll
it's
make it look
tenderloin.
neat, I
Tenderloin
think.
is oxfilet. That's pretty much like the fanciest, or like, you know,
It seems.
softest
Oh, I downloaded this one.
meat.
I mean, I don't have money for it.
Yeah. So I'd say
But this
that's
is exactly
about
what I want to transport goods. Just a flatbed truck with no trailer.
the one I saw was 285 crowns per. I mean,
That's gonna be
honestly,
epic.
it's
Eventually.
pretty fucking cheap when you think about it.
Okay, let's go back. Career.
Um,
Let's load it.
that's pretty
Oh
cheap
wait,
when you think about it.
there's some new ones.
$30
They're not in the bottom, right?
per kilo,
No.
which means to pounds.
There
That's
we go.
2.2, right? 2.2 pounds. So it's about
And the quad,
$15 a kilo.
560D.
$15 a pound. I mean,
Ah,
so about $15 a
dollar?
pound.
the
for
moped.
the
Moped is kind of nice.
tenderloin.
It's cheap.
Of
Cheap way of
Filet
transportation.
mignon is also really nice. I'd say that's probably even. That's probably even fancier, right? Filet of beef is expensive, but that's not a steak. What? That's not a steak?
Well, how's it holding?
Wouldn't you call that a steak? Really?
Maybe we should make a stone selling point as well. There was a new one, right?
That's when you stopped eating meat.
Latest. There you go. Stone selling station. Because I just
I
installed
forgot
the
you
mod,
don't eat
or
meat.
added the mod, that
have
you
said
can
that.
collect stones on a cultivation mission. Which means I'll have too much lime. I mean, I'm already having too much
wait,
lime, but
I
I
don't
will
remember
definitely
now.
have too much lime with this one. So
You're
feels like good to be able to get rid of
vegetarian,
stone.
right? You're not vegan, you're vegetarian.
That feels good. So that should be it. Let's load in.
You're welcome, Dragon. Tenderloin in the US seems to average around $22 per pound.
She
so
streamed
it's
for
actually cheaper.
6.5 hours yesterday. That's a lot. It's a lot for sure.
You're a good girl. Here we go. All right. Back on the saddle.
I went to bed at like 8 last
Did you
night.
kill his
8
cousin
p.m.
back in '82?
Whose cousin? My cousin. I never shot no one didn't deserve it. You shot Jed Callum.
So I missed like
And I told you that
the last
I'd
4
shoot
hours of
you
stream or
too.
something.
And I would've.
And then you hold R a little bit to prevent the push. The
The
push and
push.
hold R in any direction to prevent the fish pulling the line. And then you hold R a little bit to prevent the push. The push and hold R in any direction to
Must make a clip. Huh. Her face. Love it.
and then you hold R a little bit to prevent the push. The push and hold R in any direction to prevent the fish pulling the line. Overuse can cause the line to break. Faster progress. That's what I'm doing. Look, I'm pulling up. Pulling and then pulling.
It looks so bad. Yes, I know, I'm 12.
And then you hold R a little bit to prevent the push. The push and hold R in any direction to prevent the fish pulling the line. Son of a-
Why did you stop working? It'll pop on eventually.
Listen, you know what's smart? Being smart is figuring out an easier way to do things so you will expend less energy. Achieving the same results. Wanting to expend more energy for the same results, that's stupidity. Luxy Games, Miss Cookies. Let's read.
It still doesn't want to play? Well then, let's publish it. It's gonna be good enough. To the game! Boop. Oh wait, we're in the wrong category on Twitch. Right, aren't we? We are... Yep. That should do it. Ooh. Good morning, Kron. What was I doing when I left yesterday? Mowing grass? I know I was mowing grass. What else did I do? It's March. Probably left my 1050 up in the field. No, I was tethering. That's what I was doing. That's it. You go, Tether. Sorry, I was staring a little poorly there. I was changing the cruise control speed to 28 kilometers an hour. I feel that's as a reasonable speed for tethering. It's always so bumpy when you when you're trying like 50 kilometers an hour downhill. How are you doing this morning, Kieran? So it isn't exactly necessary to use the swath mode when you're using a mower to cut for hay, but it sort of makes it nicer to aim because you can go between the swath rows and take 2 lines, so to say, at once with this specific tether. Makes aiming quite pleasant. And I don't imagine it taking any more horsepower from the tractor to do the swaths. Sure, if you use a windrow, it's giant waste of time. But like I did with a mower, then it doesn't take any extra. I'm having a really slow morning. Just I woke up at 5, had a shower, then went out to the studio. Time had breakfast. Yes, I wasn't hungry this morning, so I figured that when I eventually get hungry, I'll take a little break and go in and make me something. But I wasn't in the mood for breakfast, which is rare for me. It's rare. Morning goose or evening, right? How's the cat doing? She clawing your eyes out yet? Last time I had a baby cat around me was 4 years ago, when my parents got 2 cats. Captain, hello. Oh wait, do I also have the alerts on my separate channel? Or why are they muted? Anyway, Captain, thank you for 2 months as my subscriber. I mean, farming terms, I think I slept in today. I woke up at 5. Abomination, right? You gotta catch the worm, right? I so look forward to summer and the sun actually being up when you wake up at 5. Oh, it's gonna be fantastic. I have never lived in another country than Sweden with the seasons we have, which are very vexing. Like in the winter it's horrible, in the summer it's fantastic, and then back to the winter where it's horrible, and then it's summer and fantastic. And I think that I would prefer having summer all year round. But I also believe too much of the good will make you not care for it. So will I actually enjoy living in a climate that is the same all year round? Say like California. It isn't literally the same, but compared to Sweden, California is the same all year round. Will I like that more? I couldn't say. But it has me curious. And I'll be damned if I don't get to try a year or two before I die. I mean, preferably as soon as possible, so I don't try it in my 80s, realizing that it's fantastic with nothing to do about it. Siri says she want to live in Sweden, and I think I want to live in Sweden too. But we don't know because we haven't tried, right? Yeah, Captain. Yeah, definitely. It's a different way of life. And I'm happy with it. I'm happy with the climate as is. What I'm not happy with is how I feel in the winters. So it's like if that is needed for me to be as happy as I am in the summers, well then why not? But I think I would be generally more happy if I lived in a better climate. Why Cali? Cali has one of the best all year round climates in the world, to my knowledge. Where it's not too hot in the summer and it's not too cold in the winter. Again, to my knowledge. There's probably other places in the world which have equally fortunate circumstances. Like living in Cali is more than twice as expensive as it is living where we live. More than twice. So that, I mean, you pay for something, right? It's not coolness factor. The reason it's so desirable to live there is that it's so nice to live there. Or at least I really think so. There's other things that are very not nice, like the commute and the amount of traffic and people. There's definitely drawbacks with it as well. But working from home, most of those drawbacks are negated. You could grow wine, grow your own wine. That's pretty baller. But I guess you can do that in Italy as well. I am in serious setup, yeah. Did you recognize it? The corner desk? You mean how I had it before, or how Siri had it before? Well, this is still a corner desk. Just used the wrong way. So the reason I'm not streaming at my old setup, which I really enjoyed, is that Windows crashed on that on the iMac, and I can't be arsed to reinstall it. Plus, being in the house streaming is very convenient sometimes, and very inconvenient other times. Like this way, Siri wakes up in the morning, she has Ebbe, they have breakfast and whatnot, and then they go for a second sleep at like 10 a.m. If I was streaming in there, I couldn't keep going until they wake up at noon. So there's that as well. Look up laws? Are you a law-abiding citizen? Kron. And I bet whatever law it is you're concerned about, that California probably is accommodating for your likes and dislikes. I mean, the gun regulation is probably pretty strict. Speeding and traffic violations, who cares? I mean, I'm just guessing here, right? I haven't looked up the laws in California, but you can try. Yeah, you're allowed to try. Yeah. I mean, if there's some laws you really care for, of course it's good to look it up ahead of time. But I do not understand which laws that would prohibit you from living in a place. And I don't mean to say that you're wrong. I mean to say I'm curious in what laws you're worried about being unfavorable to you. Ooh. A little too fast. Yeah, I bet California is great for all of that. I mean, it's not Texas. Just kidding. I don't know if Texas has looser gun laws. But maybe you don't want looser gun laws. Maybe you want strict gun laws. Sorry for presuming you wanted loose gun laws. I mean, you can have a gun in Sweden, and we have quite strict gun laws. Still, it's reasonably easy to do it. Which I always find weird. Like, when I was 20, I didn't even know how loose they were in Sweden. I thought it was only, like, landowners who allowed rifles to hunt. But no, you can live in an apartment and have a gun safe and go to a shooting range as you wish. That's cool. Ooh. I missed. I mean, it's only 5, but it is getting dark in game. 4:30, really. A little early, maybe, to put on the lights, but why not? Oh. Let's try it from inside. I mean, since it's quite easy to aim between the lines, I really enjoy first-person view in this game. But it's hard with tools like this, because you need to drive backwards, and if you have a straight field, that's not an issue. Oh. This boom is so flexible. Yeah, if you're driving on a straight field, it's not an issue. But these fields are a little steep, and twisting and turning and such. I missed a little bit. Have to fix that right away. Not so known area? Do you mean rural area or just an area people don't know about? Like you will have to explain yourself whenever you tell someone on the internet where you live. And is it that you want to live in the middle of nowhere? Or is it that you enjoy being different. Yesterday I was out with Ebbe in the garage a little bit, and he seemed to love it. He wasn't very pleased with me when I told him we had to leave the garage. There's so many things for him to play with there, and so many new things, that I think he's really gonna enjoy it, being with me out there. And yes, there are some things out there that isn't really safe for a baby, but not that many. It's fairly safe. Hi, Gumball. So I'm hoping that I'll be able to, even when I have Ebbe, get some stuff done out in the garage. Today there's a photo shoot on the schedule and editing pictures. So that's what's happening. That's what's happening. So no garage time today. Let's lift it up. Oh. Yeah, that's true. You don't hear about Emma Bod often in the news. What do I want to fix in the garage? So when we moved here, we used the garage as storage. We just chucked everything in there. So it was maybe 2-3 square meters of free space in the entire garage. It was littered with things. So I think Siri's gonna stream. I mean, I presume so. So we just chucked everything in the garage, and I have spent about 3 days so far moving boxes out of there and putting them where it's supposed to be, and organizing. And I look forward to getting to the cleaning part, and also installing the machines and such. I'm gonna need to do quite a lot of modifications to them. Like, all of my woodworking machines need to have wheels, because I would enjoy being able to pull a car in, to do anything from an oil change to any repairs. Upcoming repairs on our car is quite a few. Mainly a brake job, replacing ball joints. I want to go over it and replace every single steering component. Maybe it's excessive replacing the shocks and the springs and such. But the car is only 6 years old, but it has been driven 220,000 kilometers, I think. It used to be a traveling salesman's car. So I wouldn't say the stuff is shot. They'll last another couple of years, I bet. But when you replace one part, you need to do a wheel alignment if you want it to be proper. Plus, it needs a wheel alignment. And since it needs a wheel alignment, why not take both sides? And when you take both sides, why not take all the parts involved, right? That's sort of my thinking. So I have quite a few garage hours. Ahead of me, which I think is a great fun. I'm sorry, I think I sounded complaining, but I didn't mean it. What map am I on? What's the map called? This is the Alp map in the default game. It's not a mod. It's the default map. Alp something. I am not a seasoned farm sim player. But maybe I should know these things. What's next? Tether. Where is my tether? Ah, now I remember. It's over by my house. So it's evening in March. Shall I pull a night shift or shall I go to sleep? I think I could go to sleep. We have quite a few things to do in March, but it's mostly about collecting hay and doing contracts for my neighbors. And I'm on March 2nd. Oh, nice. Epic. Well, potatoes. Wait. I can do potatoes with my planter, right? Right. Oh, 11,000. Can I do potatoes with my planter? I can't. Do you need a special planter for potatoes? Fuck you. Fuck you again. And what's... I mean... It's 3 meters or 6 meters for the big one. And the run I'm renting is probably the small one. It's a lot of money. It's 11k. But how big was the field? It's field 17. 2.4 hectares. Oh, well, we'll do it. Borrow items. Cotton we can do with our planter. This will be a super fast job. Let's start with that before we do our own hay, because the hay will just stay there forever. It's fine. But we'll get my neighbor's jobs done. I'm at the farm, so I might as well take field 25. That's up east. Hi, Mary. Hi, Mary. I could need some fuel in this tractor, but I think it will last. Do I want to seed at night? I do not. So, we'll go back. We'll take a nap until like 5 in the morning, and then we'll get situated. And we'll make it work. Is no one chatting? It's fairly quiet, but there's been some chatting. Let's do 5 a.m. I mean, it's very early. Not a lot of people is awake. And my viewer numbers are quite high, considering how few chatters we have. But that's because we're on the Nordic front page of Twitch. So they are boosting my numbers a little bit. Like 120 people. Maybe there's 8 actual people here watching. You know. Yeah, that's another reason. Aeon just woke up and his eyes doesn't want to open. Makes sense. I am so glad I'm back to waking up early again. It's been a year and a half of sleep deprivation, but Ebbe sleeps better and better and better, and I have managed to go to bed early, like a week in a row. So my energy levels are coming back, and my mornings are just a bliss. What happened? I seem to have wrapped my planter around that store. Yikes. How do I get out of this? Small back and forths. I woke up at 5. No alarm. Wake up at 5. That's fantastic. And the day before that, I woke up at 4. That was because of it, but to be fair. But it was fine. The day before that, I think it was 5 as well. Oh my. This planter cannot make it in a roundabout, right? I mean, I'll take out every street sign there is. But maybe I can do it. Easy. But not without taking out the street signs. What I should be doing is I should take the other way around, not driving through town. Because it is a 7.5 meter planter after all. And it would be faster to go through the farmland and then over the bridge, rather than going through town like that. Glad to see you in chat. Up early, Aeon. Do you have any reason for waking up this early, or did it just happen? Kron is up early, I presume, for work. Oh, yeah. There's a giant pile of straw there that I can't pick up. I presume I can't pick it up. We'll see. I mean, I can't do it with this implement. That's not what I'm saying, just to be clear. It was cotton they wanted, right? I think it would have. I'm pretty sure it says you have their own crop if you have their own crop. I agree that is fair. Has he lost his license or something? Seems like the most logical reason why you would be borrowing your friend's car, being his chauffeur. That he has been speeding and lost his license. That works out for you either way. Nice getting to borrow a car for the small price of being a taxi chauffeur. I mean, it depends on how much he needs to go, like, driving around. Hi, ads. I've been listening to an Ed Sheeran today, ads. I love how in you are to the artists. I'm a bit jealous. I wish I had a band or an artist I cared for that much. This planter is like made for this field. We all are, Kron. We all are surprised. Wait, I said I would drive the other way around, yeah? I can probably go down there. Oh, it's a quick $4,000. It makes me question the potato planting. I just know that Jack has said that potato planting was like a travesty. It took forever. Then again, he did field, what, like 69 on Ceres Farm. And that field is huge, like 4 hectares or something. But this was 2.44 hectares. Not a small field. Ooh, driving too fast. I don't think it's going to be much of a detour, especially not when it comes to time. I think it's a little longer in kilometers to go around. Oh, I forgot there's roundabouts here. Ooh. At least we're going straight in all of them. How much am I destroying the flower arrangements? Quite a lot, I imagine. Actually, let's take a left here. Let's go straight over it. And music is very powerful, Adzi. No question about it. I truly can bring out, in me, music truly brings out emotions. Absolutely. Which is why I'm so keen on getting better at playing the guitar, for example. So I am able to speak it, so to say. Let's put it back in here. Don't remember what tractor they had. But we're gonna give this puppy a service. It's running a little worn. So, since we're giving this a service, we might as well explore what tractor they have, because I might want to do this with my own tractor instead of theirs. Let's put some fuel in it first. So the drawback of doing the planting job with my own tractor is, of course, the wear on my machine. I am, after all, paying. I am, after all, paying to lend their tractor at a very affordable rate. I'm lending their tractor with the implement cheaper than I could rent just the implement, so it's not wasteful at all. In that sense. But what I could be doing is I could be using their tractor altogether. Ooh, 27,000. I don't know. I mean, do they allow me to take it even though I don't have the money? Yeah, they're allowing me to go in debt. Nice. Oh, this is a medium. It's an Axion 800. I've never driven this tractor. It's got a CVT. Oh, it's not bad. That's the light package. It's good. It drives on 2 wheels, perfectly fine. What kind of wheels does it have? Hold on, people. Did you just ram TM 900s? Yeah. And in the front we have TM. Still TM 900s. Yeah. It's not a bad looking tractor. Front PTO, rear PTO. Oh, I know that sound. Something new was listed on sale. It's not a bad tractor at all. Whoa. I'll give it a try. Oh, I dislike the heating lines in the back window. A sound for what? Cute horn. We need to get seeds as well. Oh, we got a fertilizing job. Oh, I'm allowed to use any fertilizer. That's perfect. Just accept the contract. Field 16. Isn't it the cotton field? I think it is. Oh yeah, yeah, there is. There's a little ding. There's a little ding. Sort of like, you know that the ding when you do your monthly payments, right? It's sort of like that. Seeds. It's a large field. Shall I get 2 bags? I mean, I get the money back. Oh wait, I don't have the money. I need to go to the bank to borrow at least 20k. It was quite expensive repair on the tractor. If you listen to music, the sound is very faint and definitely easy to miss. Is this gonna be enough potatoes? Again, I get the money back if I leave it in the machine, so I might as well get a few more bags. I don't know, I've never planted potatoes. This is a first for me. We're also gonna collect the completed. I mean, it's a 12k job, 11. So I assume we need a lot of product and a lot of time. Speaking of self-driving tractors, there's a mod for this like truly autonomous tractor. I don't know if I installed it. I don't think I have it installed. No, I don't have it installed. But there is like cabless tractor in this game. Yeah, indeed. Case IH is making it. I think the class tractors in this game are fantastic. This looks like the 6 meter. That's not a 3 meter planter. They lent me the 6 meters? Oh, thank you, game. This should be a breeze. Getting 12k for this? Ridge marker? Lower? Oh, so this works on its own? Like it's like chain driven? Yeah. So it's not powered by PTO. It's hydraulic power. It's hydraulic for the functions, right? So to unfold it, that's hydraulic. So you got some return and a... Funny that it only works on 2. Is it? Yeah, the only feature is to unfold it. There's no depth selection, like hydraulic depth settings or nothing. Okay, there is the ridge marker though. So it should have 2 features, two outlets, right? But it's probably doing like with the electronic switching. So it probably has a valve on it that directs the flow. And then the advancing is being handled by some sort of chain mechanism. Well, that's cool. So first it forms a little cut where it puts the potato. And then these discs here make a little mound over it. So it puts the potato in here. And then these discs shove dirt over it, and then the rake, there's a tine here going down. It probably loosens up the soil in between to make it softer, and then the little paddle builds the mounds higher, and then the baskets in the end smoothens out the edges. What a fantastic piece of engineering. And I look forward to getting the potatoes in the ground. So the 8RX would probably be a nice tractor to do this in, with better turning radius. But it's gonna be easier as soon as I'm past this path, because there's a birch tree at the end of the field that makes it harder. But as soon as I'm done with that, it's gonna be easier for me to turn around at the headlands. Like I can do it outside the field. I don't want to drive on the potato stripes. They're so charming. What I could be doing is I could go to the other end of the field. Could just lift it up. Drive over to the other end of the field. Or at least like here in the middle. This might create a path where I'm overlapping my planting a little bit. And in real life you wouldn't want to do this. But in the game it's fine. Because this way I can advance. I don't really need a ridge marker. This tool makes such a clear path where it's been and not. But now I can drive in an oval when I'm planting, which makes it a little bit faster. You'll see what I mean. So when I come to the headlands, just keep the cruise control going. Lift the planter. Drive over here. Lower the planter. Oh, a little too fast. There we go. Nailed it. And I'm here. And then next time I come around, I'll go on the other side of the lost path. That way I will continuously advance forward and not having to do a 180-degree turn in close quarters a single time during the field. I always did it like this when I was mowing the lawn at our old place. If I mowed like a big square patch, instead of driving in circles and eventually the circles being too small for the turning radius of the mower, I cut the field in half and I went in circles, ovals like this. So if I go on the right side of this line here, I will make the patch smaller that I have to finish, right? But if I go on the left side, I'll allow the possibility of continuously moving the area towards the end instead of just doing that area between the lines. I'll do the whole field with this technique. Apparently I can't drive either. I don't know how many horsepower this tractor has, but it's enough to pull this implement at 18 kilometers an hour. What I'm going to do is I'm going to disconnect and go and get my 1050 for experiment's sake. Because I'm probably going to want to do potato one day. And I want to know if the 1050 is any good at it. So the reason I think the 1050 can be good at it is horsepower. The tractor I'm borrowing, it's the Aluminium Case 800. It has 200 horsepower. 200. And this Fendt has 517. So more than twice as much. Which is why I think it will be fantastic. We will be running at like half power. Should be good for fuel consumption. It's a little bit more expensive to service a tractor like this than a small Axon 800. So my profits will be lower running this machine versus that. But time is money. I'm glad to hear you're alive. Oh, I forgot to lift it. That's whatever, it's not my tool. I'll drag it on the tarmac as much as I want. So the Axoon was able to pull it at 18 kilometers an hour. And this one, I mean, I've just set the cruise control to 31 and that's no problem. For shits and giggles, I removed that limit and we'll see how fast it can run. Oop, forgot to lower it. 37. That is quite insane. It's almost hacking. 42. Wow. The potatoes are flying at this speed. Wow. Make short work of this contract though. That's for sure. Just looks insane to see the potatoes flying in like that. The recommended speed for this tool is 12. So let's just for this is the recommended speed. It seems perfectly reasonable to me. Recommended speed. Ain't nobody got time for that. If this was my own field, apparently I ran out of seeds. Well, that's very sad. I really didn't think that would happen. Where's the favorite? There we go. So that is another reason why this contract pays so well. Is I have so far used 5 bags of seeds. And I ran out. That's awful, Kron. Oh, I hate getting paid to lay in bed. You're like Ludwig. Getting paid to sleep. I guess Siri as well. Siri also got paid to sleep. Lemags? What an interesting name. That should probably be enough seeds. We'll leave the tractor here in case it's not. Wait. We missed a little bit here in the last path. Oh. Did I? I'm happy. It's not that I'm good at it, I'm just very lucky. It's a difficult name, sir. That's not bad, kill. To sleep, that is. Oops. That's probably fine. So I found that lifting and lowering the tool makes me make horrible passes. It's better just leaving it down. It's not my tool. We're renting it. It's fine. We can run it on the tarmac. No worries. It's not my field, not my tool. Do I have to care? No. Don't have to care. Can just do my thing. Not a care in the world. I'll need more products. How can it be using this much product? Now I'm very close though. I have 500 liters left and like 2 passes, but it's not gonna be enough, so I might as well get it filled. I'm streaming a variety of games, but I'm more into streaming IRL stuff, like gardening and repairs and house improvements and stuff like that. It's just during the winters I game, really. Maybe on a rainy day, it happens. But I stream a bunch of stuff. The past couple of years though, it's been almost exclusively simulators. $900 liters. So obviously the size of this tank is tiny compared to a field like this. If you don't have a seed tender like I do, you'd have to like go back and forth to the store How many times? Like a lot of times. I was wrong. It wasn't enough. Trying to be greedy here. So, the only drawback... The only drawback of me putting too much in... I get paid for the whatever I return. But I will have to refill my seed tender. So that's the drawback of me filling this too much. I guess I could just dump it. Why didn't I think about that? Just dump it out of this one and put it back in the seed tender. That's so smart. I'm a genius. The contract should be finished any second now. There we go. Oh wait. Did I fold it? Yeah. Let's see if we can unload it. I don't know if it has to be folded or unfolded for that. Unfold lower, toggle speed, honk engine. I don't have an option to empty it. So let's unfold it and see if we get an option to do it. I've never done potatoes. Can you not unload this tool? Oh, what a travesty. Seems like it. Next up there was fertilizing of this field actually. So I'm just gonna go back and forth to the farm and getting the tool for it. Let's complete the contract. Or I can actually fling. I was gonna do liquid. Well, I'm running out of space for liquid. I'm gonna do liquid. Because I have heaps of space for solid. But the liquid tank is almost full in my barn. But I first need to go to the store to pick up. Ooh, oh, that was tight. Need to pick up some the new sprayer. I replaced my sprayer attachment. it helps paying attention. It's gonna be a tricky hookup with the way it's placed. I wonder if my forklift will be in the way. Most certainly. Like a glove. Straighten her out a little bit. Shall we lower it a little bit so it doesn't splash everywhere? There we go. And I'm using a single rate application. Right. Yeah, activate double it says, so I'm doing single. So the nice part about slurry is that you can double fertilize your field in one pass. So you can just put more in and it becomes fully fertilized from nothing. That's very nice. And it's fairly easy to see where you've been. It becomes a little browner. I think with the spray fertilizer, sometimes with some crops, it's impossible to see what you've done and not. So normally I save this for my own fields because the tool is best at doing double fertilizing. That's when you gain the most, so to say. And the client jobs are always just single fertilizing. But I ran into the problem of having too much slurry. So I figured instead of risking my barn being full, Yeah, we have 70,000 liters, so we can do 2 more fields. 2 more fields like this. Yeah, I figured it was better to just get this out on the field. Oh, accept. Let's go straight to field 25 then. So these jobs I've done now so far in March has paid for the service. I lended 20k to do the service of this tractor, and now I have 38k, so it's paid off sort of. I forgot the fact that this is where you pick it up. Very awful weather outside. Woo. Oh, I need a blanket, boys. That's the way. Oh, there we go. Oh, this is it. That's it. Get the. Oh, I could fit the hood of my sweater over. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Does it look insane? I can't even see how it looks. Yeah, it looks insane. But it's very cold in here. So it's okay. It's okay. Oh. Oh yeah. Ooh. Let's go gaming. What size of field is this? And I don't think I want to use my slurry. Like I said, I want it for my own fields. And now I'm not gonna fill it up during the summer. So I'm gonna do solid here. Otherwise I'm gonna have to do 2 processes on my own fields. Oh no. I was on the wrong implement. That's better. Then we get the solid fertilizer and run purchased fertilizer. Yeah. Long time since I used that. Long time indeed. Just happened to be full as well. I think we have one bag over here. Let's see. Oh. If I'm right. Is it the red one? Yeah, solid fertilizer. But I can't pick up from it. Is it because the lime is in the way? Just so nice getting rid of that bag. Do we want to take a nap until 5 AM? It's only the 3rd of March, so should be fine. Maybe 7. Maybe 7 AM is even better. Do we have any contracts first? No. Anything fun on sale? I don't think it will like go away from the store until tomorrow morning, but you never know. Better check it. Ooh, the electric tractor. So if I want to try it out, this would be a good time. It's only 40% off, so maybe not. But the electric tractor. Oh yeah, I was gonna sell that implement as well. Because I don't think I'll need that small tether. Yeah, I did that. It's now almost 8 AM. Is it time for a coffee? I think after we have fertilized this field, we deserve some coffee. Chat, do you agree? So field 25 has cotton. I was up here seeding it earlier this season. Now we're gonna put some fert down. Choose to use solid since it's only a single shot, and I'm a cheapskate. fertilizing is an insanely quick job. It's not crazy money or anything. It's quite well balanced in this game, depending on how long time things take. And also the cost of products. Like the potato job I got 11,000 for. And a lot of that is down to the fact that I used seeds for probably 4,000. So at first glance it seems like a really good proposition to take the potato jobs, but they are potato, pun intended. Goose, I don't know why you would ever play a horror game in the first place. I don't play horror games. I'm way too scared for that. Now I think we're gonna have time to tether. Nothing. Oh, the electric. It's 30k. How powerful is it? Top speed 40. 70 horsepower. So I really wanted to try the favorite, and it wasn't my favorite. It is more powerful, that's fair, and it is faster, but I think the electric is more what I want. How much do I get if I sell the 19? Oh, is this the only electric tractor? Electric. This is gas powered. Diesel. I don't think there's any medium electric. No, it's the only electric. We even have the money. You can have duels. Oh, that's the dumbest the dumbest thing I've seen. I love it. And the color is atrocious, but I mean it's a white electric tractor. Is it worth 1,500? Which white? Beige? Beige? What color is my seed tender? It's white, right? I'd say that's white and black. So for color, either black. It has the white roof, so it probably would fit quite well. Ooh. But I feel white is just very special. Is it too white? Let's go. I hope I won't regret this. But I won't sell the favorite just yet. Like, it won't drop in value if you just have it parked up. And I might want to use it for something else. So currently I feel like I'm just farming to afford my tractor addiction. Because I'm supposed to pay off my loans, I'm supposed to increase my revenue streams, but I keep buying tractors. I mean, even that tractor, cost half of what a bakery would cost me. Actually, there's probably space enough to have them parked. I'm straight. Are you homo? Since you're asking, is that because you want to get with me, right? Why is the fan turned on? Ooh. A little electric tractor. I'm excited about this. It's very snappy. Oh. How is it between forward and reverse? Oh, that's fantastic. It's only 75 horsepower, so it's not really strong enough to farm. I am Swedish. It's not really strong enough to farm with, but it's going to be great to pull. I think this is going to be great to pull this tool. So this one is to put straw to my cows. And since it's electric, you don't bother the cows as much. Why are they not allowing me to apply it? Any straw? It's not full, that I know. Oh. Weird. Anyway, we'll figure that out some other time. Because this is a PTO driven tool. And we have a PTO. So it's not that. This is the best tractor I've ever had in this game. And it's so snappy. Like moving stuff around the yard. Like repositioning tools and such. Oh wow. And it's not the fastest. Let's take it for a spin on the road. Like we can go to the store and refill it. But it doesn't struggle driving 40 kilometers an hour with this trailer on. You can't barely see the tool, the tractor behind the tool. I love to see this tractor out in the field with a plow. Let's buy another 3 bags maybe? Can hold quite a lot. How do I charge it? Do I need to buy one of those electric charging thingies? Or can I go to the gas station and charge it? I love that. What a tool. Absolutely amazing. Back to the 1050 though. No contracts. We need to sell that owned items, the tether. That one. Happy to see it go. It was a nice experiment that didn't pan out. Ooh. 1 out of 3 fields done. Can I get up without folding? Unsure. We'll see. Yeah. Not a lot of wiggle room, but it worked. Oh, wait. Supposed to take that line. Right. 2 out of 3 fields. On to the final. Now we need to collect everything as well. I think this will last us quite a long while, this amount of hay. Morning Olympic. I'm not Danish, no. Do I look Danish? I presume you are Danish. Let's see. I figured I can have it on the... Let's do it from the inside. Figured I'll put it over here. You know what? Yeah, I get that. I'm on the Nordic front page. So all Nordic countries. That's how it works. Do you play Farm Sim yourself, or are you new to this game? What is that? I don't even know what 5M is. Yeah, I see. Because I recognize the name. So like, intrigued. Let's try our brand new, to me, forage wagon. It's smaller than the previous one I had, and I downgraded to see if it ends up being faster. Because the big wagon is just too heavy. Think I should try it? Perhaps I will. So currently I'm into like simulation games, but role-playing is simulating being a real person, right? So I see the charm in it. I mean, it's faster. Kinda wish I had the bigger one still, so I could use this one for the steep part and the bigger one for the flat part. Because 26,000 liters is tiny. I mean, or you could argue that this field is massive. It's pushing me away. That's why. I wonder if I should try the baler with the rake on. It's like 200k though. Oh, we got a fertilizing on field 17. Didn't I just do that? That makes no sense. No, that's the potato field. I planted potato on it. Because since I'm doing hay, I don't need to wrap it. I can just bale it and bring it to the hayloft. I'm gonna Google how many bales there is in a, how many liters there is in a 180 centimeter bale, and see how much the total capacity of the large auto-loading bale trailer is. Because I think that could be a very nice way of doing this. So using the rake, baling it, and then picking it up with the autoloader. So I think I'm gonna start a pile here. There's plenty of space for it. Makes it a little harder to fill the milk. But if I start a pile over here, I might have to move it. But that might be worth it. That might be worth it. We'll do it here. Because it's... will it be too tight with everything? I think it's gonna be fine. It'll be a big pile though. It'll be an absolutely insane pile. I don't think I understand how big pile it will be. I might have made a mistake. I mean, it's not too difficult to move that pile. I did not expect this to be this difficult. The unloading process. The more we learn. Nice, Grom. That's exciting. I'm freezing a little bit, yeah. I should have the same discipline as Siri have, doing 30-minute workouts. Now that I say it, it sounds so smart. I was questioning if this hay would be enough. I'm not questioning that anymore. But what I am strongly considering is buying a baler. For how difficult it was offloading it. I guess having one of those super tall conveyors would make it easier. So then I can offload it into the conveyor. It's soothing. This just feels like an awful idea. Hi, Nanner. New name color, hey? I'm very cozy. I'm actually very cold. I think it's a different person, Klum, from Serious Nanner, if we may call her so. Or I'm confused. I honestly don't remember. Yeah, I'm just mixing you up with a different person. That's it. Now I'm confused what Nanner is called. Nanner something something. Do you know Kyung? You're right. You're right. So what's up in the life of Nannerpunk then? Games have you been playing lately? Whoa! That's a good sign that I need I need a coffee break. League of Legends? Don't know what I have to say about that. Nothing, I guess. Oh, nice, Nannerpunk. I love how you say that you hopefully have less league time. Work is actually quite rewarding. And I know it might not feel like that when you're at it, but compared to not having a job is quite nice. Only cats. What a nickname. Hello, hello. Good morning. I don't know what time is it in the world. Sun is rising. We have a very light snowfall outside. And my tank is full. I bought maize. I feel a strong desire to buy that big baler. 2 a.m. Nice. It's 8 a.m. here. Oh, it is chilly. It's as all hell. I am gonna reward myself with a coffee. It's about freezing temperatures outside. So weird that you can't just unload it like that. Maybe I can shuffle it around with the front loader more. Oh, it stopped raining again. The game is saying I'm not allowed to build pines. But what if I want to? And what happens if I just put it here? And move it with the front loader? Or the wheel loader of it. Let's experiment. And we really should buy a baler. I think. I've had 2 balers, sold them both, changed my mind, redone it. Will I ever figure out what I want to do? 19 degrees in Texas. Oh, it's in the middle of the night. Yeah. Action can't be performed here. So it's literally saying, nope, you can't put it there. That's inconvenient. Oh yeah, I have that contract. Can't forget about that either. Ah, it's messed up. I have to build. I think there's a hayloft you can buy. Right? Isn't it? How many liters can that hold? Can you tell me, game? Silos? Hayloft, 250,000 liters. So that's 10 trips. That's not enough. I need like 2 of these. Or selling hay. This one is 500,000 liters. That's better. We might build one. That's 20 loads. Because this is a mess we can't have. How big is it? Ah, that's very good. And it fits both straw and hay. So like this if I put it maybe like here, I could drive through. Oh, it's gonna be fun. Nice. Go to sleep with your cats. Thank you for following. I'm gonna go and make coffee. I can't take it anymore. I'm soon to be back. It isn't that cold. I'm being a bit dramatic, but it's not warm either. So I'll grab a cup of coffee. And I'm right back. You'll I guess I can leave you with some Siri. Previous streams. Where are we? Previous streams. There we go. Where are we?
Energy for the same No, he has 2K US. No, he still hasn't confirmed. He just said I make 200 money a week. What is that? I mean 2,000 money. What money? What currency? I got a little business for myself, you know. You still have not responded to my question. Oh wait, you said US dollars? You're fucking kidding me? You're saying $2,000 a week is little money? Are you fucking insane? That's $8,000 a month. In what universe is that a little bit? In what universe are you broke if you make 8,000 US dollars a month? Are you high? Are you insane? You're like, oh my god, how can you spend $500? You almost make that a day. What do you think I make? Jesus. Think of how much I mock you for iPhones. Imagine how much I'll mock you for buying a mic stand that costs 350 euros and breaks once a year. That's my advice. So I would say, like, here's how much I will put up with your mockery. And you might be like, here. I'd be really careful at this moment. It's okay. You can mock me. I'm okay with that. Living in the US is expensive. It's still a lot of money. US dollar. Yeah, I got that. I got that part. All right. Fuck it. So far. The things that Johannes has decided or helped me, because he is very much a like tech manager for the stream, and everything that he has chosen for us to invest in has been worth it so far. Like the new lights that we've gotten, they're amazing. I love using them. They're perfect for streaming. They're perfect for photo shoots. I saw that Elgato came out with their little lights, and Jack, you said like why anyone would get that instead of getting like a brand that actually makes these things is beyond me, and I absolutely agree. Because what we have is 3 of these lights, right? These lights are fantastic. It's essentially this a similar thing. It's this little tiny thing. It's wireless. You charge it and you can run it wirelessly for quite a long time before it dies. It has this little like softbox kind of thing. And you can not only, like the Elgato thing, you can change between warm light and cold lights. You can change the Kelvin of the light. Whilst this, you can change, hold on. You can change the saturation of the color. So you can go between white and blue, and you go a little bit blue or a lot of blue. So you can change the saturation of a color. You can change the brightness of the light. Okay. And you can also change the hue. And not only can you do this on this light itself, but you can also run it with the app. And see if I can switch between this. You can also switch between different modes. So you have, oh my god, I don't even know what all of these are. There's like so many different modes. HSI, there's the CCT, where you can switch just between the warm and cold light, and then the brightness of that. So this essentially does everything that the Elgato key light does, and then some. It's also app controlled. And these are really, really great. Like, I highly recommend these. I've gotten so much use out of them. I use them for streaming, for photo shoots. These are great. This is Aputure. Not sponsored. I wish I was. I'd love to work with Aputure because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Aputure lights, and I'm planning on getting more Aputure lights. These are great. Anywho, that's not what I was going to talk about. What was I going to talk about? I don't remember. Anyway. I think it probably is Nanner. It's just, that's nicer. Nanner says about the US that it is very expensive, and it is a lot of money, unless you live in parts of California or New York. Unless you live in the most expensive parts in the US, $2,000 a week is a lot of money. It really is. I love watching you get passionate about things. You get so animated. Yeah. Hi, Lance. How are you doing? Where do you get that light? I bought it online. It's the, hold on. I don't remember the exact... What's happening to my cursor? There we go. It is the Aputure... We have it written down somewhere. Is it an MC? No. Is it the... No, it's not the Keylight Mini. Is it MC? It is the MC. Okay. This is the Aputure MC RGB WW. It's this one. I'll give you a link. It's these. I don't know what the, from Amazon Aputure MC. Ah, we got them from Amazon. Hold on. I gave you a Tuman link, but I'll give you an Amazon link instead. Did we get it for Swedish Amazon or American Amazon? You can get it all Swedish Amazon? That's awesome. We should get more of these because they're great. That one. Oh, wow, that's a link. But anyway, that's the lighting makes you look kind of tanned. Yeah, it's the light that I have today because the lights are reflected against the wood wall, so I'm getting a very warm light reflected on my face. That has not been like a conscious choice. It's I just haven't changed it. Kind of looks good though. It doesn't look bad. I look more tan than I am in real life. So, the Elgato Elgato key light, have they said what that's gonna cost? Is that like the Keylight Mini, Elgato Keylight Mini? It's about the same price. So the Elgato Keylight Mini cannot do colors. And to me, it feels like what Elgato is doing is really smart because they are targeting streamers, right? And they're making gear that streamers want. And they're famous within this space, so they are able to create a product that is something that streamers would want, and they're able to charge a lot for it. What I think is that it's the same price for the Aputure MC as the Elgato Keylight, and I think that you will get better quality with the Aputure MC. And I am basing that off of a very limited limited knowledge, honestly. Johannes knows more about this than I do, and Jack knows more about it than I do. But from what I know, I would rather get the Aputure MC than I would get the Elgato Keylight, and that's just my personal opinion. And number one thing being that I don't think the Elgato Keylight can do RGB. What does the keylight do for the stream? So I have a keylight in front of me that lights up my face. I also have 2 keylights in the back that are creating like some interesting fun colors. So like the light that's shining up from the floor, that's that blue light behind me. That light. And they're very, very strong. Like I can light up this whole room with one of those lights if I have the settings on the camera in a certain way. They're very small, but they're very powerful. Oh, he didn't say 8,000 per week. He said 2,000 per week, and I made that into 8,000 a month. He said 2,000 a week, just so you, yeah. So the front light is replacing a ring light type kind of light. Yeah, you can say that. Yeah. Yes, the Valentine's shoot on Patreon was lit with only Aputure MC lights. I had the 3 Aputure MC lights on me. That's the only lighting in that shoot. So if you can just look at those pictures and know that that entire light setup was created with just 3 of those tiny lights. I mean, I know that they are not exactly, why am I logged out? Why am I logged out? Anyway, that was completely lit with just Aputure, MC, which is really cool. Same with the previous light setup, the photo shoot that we did prior to that with the stay-ups and such. That was also only Aputure MC. That was the only lighting we had in that shoot. The one prior to that, which one? I'm thinking about the like purple blue one that I did before New Year's. That one was also only the Aputure MC lights. Those 3 lights have lit up those entire photo shoots, which is very cool. Hi, Thamior! You're welcome, Nanner. I do recommend them. They're great. Oh yeah, they're magnetic. They're magnetic, so you can put them on anything metal. So I just kind of hang it on anything. I'm like popping them on tripods and on radiators. That red one is right against the radiator because it's metal. Wait, your GRE key has disappeared from your inventory? What? How did that even happen? That's gotta be a bug, right? How are you doing, Thamior? It's good to see you. Oh, so probably a very bad idea, Dragon. Oh yeah, and you don't have saves, so you can't really backtrack, can you? This is a sign, Kron, for you to abandon that game. Sorry. So, I mean, I'd say Johannes and I constantly have like a bunch of different, a bunch of different tech that we would like to invest in, and we, I would like to invest way more, but it's the question being like, at what point does it become not smart? At what point does it become superfluous and how would you say? I don't know. It's such a hard thing to know, because it's like, well, if it makes me feel excited about work and passionate about work and then that's great. If it makes the quality of my streams or the quality of my photo shoots better, then that's great. And even if it's just like it's diminishing returns, right? Like it costs a lot of money and it only improves it a little bit and maybe a lot of people wouldn't even notice. But I notice and it makes me more excited to do my job and it makes Johannes more excited to do his job. So it's hard to say, like, is it worth it? Is it not worth it? How do you mount those little lights? They also have regular mounts on them. Oh yeah. Like Jack said, I could show you. They have the 1/4-inch thread. Can I show you? Here. I'll take it off. It's easier to see. See if the camera wants to focus on it. There you go. 1/4-inch thread. And you just mount to regular. Spin it on. Like that. And these are the magnets. They get a little hot from use, but not so hot that you can't hold them. So that they don't burn you, they just get really warm. These are great. These little things. Really great. Yeah. Bright as heck. Wait, can't hear me? Hello? Talking while standing in front of the mic doesn't really work. Oops. 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 No, it does not. Excuse me, what? Yeah, they're really small and they're battery powered. They're battery powered, so you can plug them out and like, which is great for us because we like to take them out of the stream setup and, you know, do photo shoots. So we could bring them out anywhere, take them with us and use them for photo shoots in nature or whatever, and not need a power source. They're very useful for a lot of things. My next suggestion would be to get that audio setup sorted since it's becoming a running joke and not in a good way. I agree. I agree. Oh yeah, that's a very good point, Johannes. Yeah, you need a power supply for it. Having proper gear for the job makes things easier as you can focus on other than the tech. Absolutely. And that's the question. It's like, what's worth it? What's not worth it? It's a difficult judgment to. It's a difficult thing to judge. It's like, is it worth it? Is it not worth it? And we have to go through that with everything that we think about getting for the stream. It's like, but to this point, like, to this day, everything that we've gotten for the stream has been worth it. Like the camera was one of the craziest things. I think a lot of people said no. A lot of people said don't get that camera. It's $8,000, right? The camera and the lens. It's a lot of money. It's a lot of fucking money, right? And it was the biggest investment of 2021. I don't regret it for a second. Both for how amazing it is for streaming, that I can move in a different way, and yes, sometimes it chooses to focus on the microphone instead. But it's still made a huge difference in how well it focuses on me. It looks absolutely amazing. Plus, we use it for the photo shoots, which has become another income source. Yeah, no, 60,000 crowns, which is about $8,000. Or it was about $8,000 back then. You don't regret me getting it, so worth it. I absolutely think it was. It was a big chunk of money. It was definitely very expensive, but I do not regret it. And it will serve us for many, many years. So I'm very happy about it. But, there's a lot of things like that could we have made do without it? Absolutely. Does it make it better with it, though? Yeah, it does. And, I will leave the audio setup to you, Johannes. You know that. And you know what I like. You know what I don't like. I trust you to make very good choices there. Ah, yes, of course, Hank, of course. Camera worth it, wig not so much. Are you saying that I'm wearing a wig? This is my real hair. Not a wig. Siri hears 7 milliseconds and dislikes singing with any delay. Oh yeah, delay. Delay kills me. Are those real? Those? Plural? Yeah. That's my real hair. How do you prove that how do you prove that it's your real hair? Does that work? Wigs are really good though. Like you could probably do that with a really well-placed wig, to be honest. Also, if this was a wig, it would absolutely be worth it because it's gorgeous. Give it a good tug. Personally, I'd bite the bullet and get a real mixer with effects so you can just do the full audio mix in one place, instead of playing around with interfaces and software. I like the sound of that. I also think that sounds very expensive. Take it as a compliment. So, that makes no sense. But okay. If you place your hands on your skull, you can move the wig around. True. I'm just saying, wig, camera worth it, wig not so much, is saying that the wig wasn't worth it, which is saying that the wig is ugly, which is an insult to how my hair looks. How is that a compliment? That makes no sense, bro. But yeah, cool. So, Johannes, I will say that I will pay whatever it takes to get a good audio setup. That is probably the most important thing. That's okay. I sure. Thanks, Phoenix. Cheers. Thanks. Andre, how are you doing? I'm gonna need to see a picture. I'm gonna need to see a picture of that. So you're literally looking at me right now. You like the setup where Johannes was a producer in the back? Yeah, that was cool. We've had a lot of cool setups through the years. Absolutely. Hello, Larry. Welcome to the stream. Johannes trying to convince me with the posty. Posty Maloney. I bet he does. I don't know what that means. I don't know if that means that it would be good for me or not. So, yeah, like Jack said, just because it's good for recording music doesn't mean it's good for what I need it for, right? Doing all right. Woke up 1 hour ago. Now you're cooking some chicken burgers. That sounds very nice. Me, every time someone mentions Posty, I like Posty. Morning, Shepherd. What does pre-Malone and Malone use? Pre-Malone. That's funny. Yeah, pre-Malone is my favorite. And it's only 16,000. That's not so bad. I prefer Post-it Malone. Post-it Malone. Y'all, I have to say, like, the latest post, or Valentine's post, the very first picture, I cannot stop looking at it. I'm so incredibly happy with it. And I just go back to Patreon to look at that picture all the time. Like, every day I'm just looking at it. I mean, every day. It's been, what, 3 days? But but still, I go back to it several times a day just to look at it. Just to look at the face and the other things. I love it. I love that, like, the skin looks so glowy and the fireplace in the back, and also that kimono was incredibly cute. Already can't wait to do another one. Every time I'm like, again. Show us. That's not how it works. You gotta pay for that. Currently, it's only $5, but it's about to increase to $10 at the end of the month. Oh, I hadn't told you guys that, but now you know. Well, technically, the lingerie stuff is gonna be more expensive than it has been before. Oh, you thought it was an Instagram picture? I have an Instagram picture as well, but Patreon is where it's at. Those photos are incredible. I do have one picture I can show you that's on Instagram and Twitter and such. That's really nice also. You can see the kimono I was wearing. Running through the sky, yeah. Yo, look at that. Legs. Yeah, it's too fire for Instagram. It was probably not, but I think like Instagram, you can put pretty nude stuff on there, I think. Have a good time, good time. Wow. The shine, yeah. Wait, this shine or that shine? This shine? I love this shine on the shin. And then there's some juicy kimono open pictures on Patreon that I'm absolutely in love with. Our best photo shoot we've done yet. Best pictures yet, I'd say. Don't stop me now. Just give me a call. Instagram is just like Siri, consistently inconsistent on what they ban and don't ban. That's true. That's true. Shiny legs, yes, very shiny. I moisturized before the photo shoot. Wow. I like to do that, and then the skin looks like amazing. Overall, they are very good pictures. Yes. Thank you, Thamir. I'm very happy with them. Hi, Sasquatch. How you doing? Streamer has legs. What? I have to pee. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and start. I'm just gonna go ahead and start a donation goal for the new mic arm, and just go ahead, because I think, when did you first show me the yellow tech, Giannis? A year ago? So, sorry. Can the Murphys killing begin? I want to see you shoot at some poor innocent women and scare the living daylights out of her. Yes, we'll do that when I come back. All right, it's bathroom break then. Cheers. I'll be right back, and we'll get cowgirling when I come back. Good shit. Bow, bow, bow. A 1 hour chatting intro in the wrong category, I bet, too. I wasn't intending on talking for so long, and then we did. In the wrong category. That's how it's supposed to be. Am I right? Bow, bow. It was great. It was great. Can we have a pew pew emote? I would like that. 1 hour intro is so 2018, and I miss it. Same. I love having our talk show intros. I always have loved that. And I'd say the only times where I don't do that is when I am not in a great place mentally. 'Cause then I don't really enjoy my own company that much, and and I don't really feel like talking about anything. Like, yeah. So whenever there's long intros, it means I'm in a good headspace, I suppose. And 1 hour is a short intro. That's true. Oops, I have misled you all. Oh no. All right. Be right back. Grab a snack or some water or stretch your legs or don't. I don't give a shit. Do whatever the fuck you want. Just sit there for all I care. Bye. Oh, it's raining a lot. smoothie. Woo. Oh, it's cold. Whew. Damn. Cheers, Miko. It's a little cold in here today. I'm gonna wear some slip. Right. Let's play, shall we? Let's play. Ah. Dance for an hour, it'll warm the place right up. That's true. That's true, it would. It's not cold cold. It's like a nice temperature. Yo. Like since we moved, I've gained a bit of weight, and I don't mind it, but I do prefer being a little lighter, because it just not just for looks, but for like how it feels to move, how it feels to exist. Like for every extra kilo that you put on, that's kilo that you're carrying around, right? And I prefer being lighter. But I've started running again, which feels nice. I love my belly button. It changed a little bit from pregnancy. That's like literally the only thing that I can see like that's different on my body from the pregnancy is my belly button looks different. This is a very big smoothie. It's like the size of my head. I don't think I can drink all that, but I'll try. Whoa! We broke the second to last straw. Hey! Hi, Bling Bling! Bling Blong! Ah! Oh shit! I forgot.
Gotta love copyright.
Hello, all good?
Yes, all good. Ah, itchy. Okay, wait. I forgot to start the goal. We have a goal. We have a donation goal. Where's OBS? Hi. There. And it's for this hair to stop itching my nose. No, it's for... Where is it? Ah! Stop! It's itchy. Time to add more straws to Throne? Yeah, I might. If I find straws that I like on Amazon. I want it to be borosilicate glass straws. You don't need a new blender for smoothies. Get a Vitamix. You won't regret it. Is a music game usually larger? No, it's been that size all of the Red Dead Redemption playthrough. Running or even walking works wonders on the human condition. Yes. I love walking. I love running. I have a love-hate relationship with running. I mean, it's hard and it's exhausting, but I love it. I love running.
Sarah was back way sooner than me.
Haven't you put new ones on Throne yet? I have not, but I might.
Any new viewers must be so confused what's going on.
And join the vitamin gang. Good idea. Wait.
This is...
Well, those are bendy ones.
yesterday, I think.
Those are bendy
Sarah
ones.
stream. This here was today.
Bendy
Live?
straws.
The straw googling is a replay.
Those look nice, though.
We were sitting eating breakfast because Ebbe was
10
awake
of
and
them.
Siri was awake, so
Wow. And
I made
five-
breakfast
five
for us.
bendy,
We
five
had
straight.
eggs, fried
So-
eggs with beans in tomato sauce and
Our glass, yes?
chorizo
This is glass.
for breakfast.
Cool.
And as we were sitting eating, we had the stream up.
I
Hmm.
am not a fan of steel straws. Or
So I've been live for
steel
3.5
things.
hours,
I
and
just
that's
don't like how it tastes.
unfortunately
I
all
don't
that
like
we
how
have
it
time
feels
for
in my
today.
mouth. I don't like the metal
We are off to do a
metal.
photo shoot. So dropping off Ebbe at
I don't know.
his grandma and grandpa, and then a photo shoot for me and Siri. So boom.
No, I really only
Boom.
like drinking out of glass water bottles
Have to quit the game.
and glass straws.
And if you want to watch Siri stream whilst we're gone, yeah. That was. I thought I would log into my account, but I wasn't. Whoops. 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 Siri will most likely be streaming this afternoon. Continuing her Red Dead quest. This is a link to her stream whenever this starts working. I used Chatty and I didn't, or Chatterino, and I didn't realize that Chatterino was logged into your account, so it banned you. Ladies and gentlemen, tech is difficult. Apparently, I can't type in my own chat. Maybe we have been IP banned. That worked. I mean, you can also click Siri's name in chat. Thanks for watching today. Have a good time, everyone. And see you when I see you. Remember to follow my channel so you know when that is. Goodbye, Fire.